job prep by Apna, and this is the job prep page. I will be applying for Amazon and applying for the role of employee relations at Amazon. So going ahead, and now let's see how we fare and do in this assessment round. Right. So I'll start with the initial screening and role alignment, and then take it from there.
Hello, Shantanu Karnik. Welcome to Apna AI.
Hello.
Hi, Shantanu. I'm Isha. Welcome to this 20-minute mock interview session. This is a great opportunity to practice for an employee relations lead role at Amazon, where the focus is on user growth. Before we start, you'll receive a personalized report after our session, which includes your scores, expert feedback, and a question bank to help you prepare further. Would you like feedback after each question or at the end of the interview?
Yes, I think I would like feedback after every question.
Great. Let's get started. Here's the first question. Can you share an example of a time when you had to address a serious employee relations issue? How did you handle the situation and what was the outcome?
So we had to handle an very complex employee issue wherein we had to do internal restructuring of multiple roles and the org mapping, and that would lead to a certain number of layoffs. What I did was that I wanted to keep it absolutely transparent and fair, and that is why I worked on the communications and the FAQs. What is the sort of information that we want to relay to the employees? What is the sort of pay package, severance package that we would want to give them? What is the reason that we are doing this layoff? Why is it the need of the hour? Transitioning and helping them find new opportunities, the entire communications and structure about their relieving letters, about their FNF settlement. So very clear and transparent communications. Secondly, we also tried to see whether we could internally move some of the employees within our open positions, within our other departments that were not impacted. And we were able to successfully transition and move about 20% of the entire workforce internally to different departments, while handle a smooth transition and exit for the 80% that were impacted.
Can you describe how you've implemented or improved an HR policy in your previous role?
The HR policy, I think that we had to currently improve and implement was the Karnataka government has released period leaves for all the women employees. One period leave per month is to be given, no questions asked. Now, we again wanted to have very clear communications about this and implement it as a policy as soon as possible, effective from November itself. That is why we sent out three levels of communications. One is we sent a communication to the entire leadership team, informing them about the government mandate and the notification that comes with it. Second notification we sent to all managers about sensitizing them on how do we use these leaves, how do we have the conversations with our employees. Again, it's no questions asked. And third is that we sent out a final communication to all the women employees saying that we are going ahead and implementing this, and use this opportunity, to freely and fairly use the entire leave policy.
Thank you for the detailed explanation. Feedback, strengths. Your proactive approach in communicating the new policy at multiple levels and integrating it seamlessly with existing systems shows thorough planning and execution. The use of different communication channels and documentation reflects a well rounded strategy. Areas to improve. Highlighting the impact of these changes, such as employee satisfaction or usage statistics, would provide greater insight into the policy's effectiveness and acceptance. Actionable tip. Share specific outcomes or metrics in future examples to demonstrate the success and impact of your initiatives. How do you handle conflicts between employees to ensure a positive and productive work environment?
I think handling conflicts with employees requires a lot of empathy, requires a lot of listening and understanding of all parameters and understanding the situation well, right? So I go prepped with all the relevant data, all the relevant information, Slack messages, WhatsApp messages, email communications, performance matrices, when I'm having the conversations. Furthermore, I try and talk to witnesses as possible who have been a part of these conversations, who have been privy to knowing what has happened, or who have been a part when this conflict has arisen. These may include the managers, skip level managers. This may also include uh, colleagues, who would have possibly been a part of this. Then invite both the parties that are as part of this conflict, get them on a table, understand each one, give them time to talk and share their experiences, make sure that they are not interrupted, and hear them out. Look at the possible options and the scenarios in terms of what is the next steps in case it's a grave violation of policy, whether we have to exit somebody, or we give them a warning, or put them on a PIP. So structure that well, document it, inform everything, also to ensure that these meetings are recorded, that we have, so that the communication is very clear. There's no gaps in what we are saying. We can go back and we can rely on the information that we have documented over email.
Thank you for sharing your conflict resolution approach. Feedback. Strengths. Your method emphasizes empathy, thorough documentation, and a clear communication, which are crucial for resolving conflicts fairly and transparently. Involving multiple perspectives and ensuring that all parties are heard demonstrates a balanced and considerate approach. Areas to improve. Emphasizing follow up actions and tracking the long term impact of the resolution could further strengthen your process. Detailing how you measure the effectiveness of the resolution can provide more insight into sustaining a positive work environment. Actionable tip. Incorporate follow up measures to assess and ensure the resolution's effectiveness and employee satisfaction. Keep focusing on clear communication and continuous engagement with your employees. Best of luck with your upcoming interviews, and don't forget to review your personalized report.